Hey everyone, I'm going to show you 5 data-driven ways to sell your home for more, up to tens of thousands of dollars more. Now make sure you stay on to the end, otherwise you might miss out. All right everyone, let's jump into our guide of how to sell your home for the highest possible price. This is by agentanalytics.co. My name is Adam Stoddard. I'm a licensed real estate person with Voro Realty in New York, and I am also really a data guy by trade. Let's go into some of these first things first. I run agentanalytics.co. It's my baby. It's a service that connects you with the best real estate agents near you, all for free. I'm going to show you exactly where there's advertisements for this. So the rest of this, completely data-driven guide, and I'm going to show you these green circles are going to be the advertisements. So we're going to do this through a story. We're going to show you Erica and Jamie. They're a great couple. They're looking to sell their house in Aurora, Colorado. It's about 2,000 square feet. Aurora is a suburb of Denver. A lot of housing around there, a lot of it coming up. And they want to sell their house for the highest possible price, which I assume is like you, which is why you're watching. So they probably went on the internet and said, "Dear internet, how do I sell my home for the highest possible price?" And the internet will tell you many, many different things. They'll say, ask your friends and family to recommend an agent. Just declutter, and that does. Or the highest return on investment is finishing your basement. Maybe you need to renovate your kitchen. You don't even need an agent. Why would you need one? Just do it yourself. Then the highest return on investment is, again, finishing your basement. I don't know why that one keeps popping up. And, focus on curb appeal. So this is all great stuff, but it's not data-driven. So Eric and Jamie want the data to show them exactly what they should do. Now, big data comes with some big caveats. So you still need to apply some common sense. So what I'm going to tell you here, there's a lot that works on averages, but averages are just the center of a bell curve, and there's a wide range of things that work. But on average, take this advice, and you'll be able to actually sell your home for a significantly higher amount. So first, and the most important decisions. Number 1, choosing the best agent. So it is the single most impactful thing you can do, is making sure that the agent you choose is the best and that they will sell your home at the highest possible market price. So if you remember one thing, remember, choose that agent well. You'll probably go to Google, read some reviews. You might get some advertisements in the mail. You might check Yelp. There's bench ads, a lot of bench ads. There's a wide marketing funnel for real estate agents. And your friends and family probably recommended even more agents to you because they liked them. They liked the agents you worked with. They were really nice. And so you picked Jason. Jason was a nice real estate agent. He flattered them about their home, clearly knew the market well, but he would sell their house for much less than the best agents would have. So what are Erica and Jamie going to do? They should look at the data. They trusted the data, not the sales pitch. And they found Jeannie, who sold their home for $145,000 more than Jason would have. What makes Jeannie different? Jeannie sells homes for a higher price per square foot than other agents. So why is there such a big difference? So one is the principal agent problem. We're not going to go into it now. It's an academic subject. Basically, an agent is better off selling more homes quickly than actually selling yours for a little bit more. A little bit more could mean $10,000, $20,000 extra dollars for your home, but for them that might actually translate into a commission of only $200, $300, and the time that it takes for them to do that isn't worth it from most agents' perspective. Another item is skill at negotiation. That's a big piece. It's a soft skill, but the data can help us show you which agents are the best. So let's look at some of these numbers for 18 to 2,200 square foot homes in Aurora, Colorado. Here's a list of them. Each one of these is an agent on the x-axis. So left to right here, that's the average price per square foot. That's our proxy for can you sell a home well, and at a high average price per square foot is a good indicator. And then there's the number of transactions on the y-axis, the up and down. And so we're looking for agents who are in the top right quadrant. There's Jeannie in the top right. She has a very good transaction history. She has a lot of transactions in this specific area, and her sales prices are very high. Compare that to Jason. Jason has a transaction history. They definitely fell into Jason's marketing funnel, but his sales prices are not great. They're at the bottom end of the average here. And then you'll find a whole bunch of agents who sell onesies and twosie houses in this area. They're not experts at it, but they manage to find customers here. Those are definitely agents you want to avoid. Now, how much more would Jeannie sell a home for? So in this example, and we're just looking at agents with at least 10 home sales between 1,800 and 2,200 square feet in Aurora, Colorado. So we're really limiting our data set here. The difference between the bottom agent, Jason, and the top agent, Jeannie, is almost $147,000 more. And the average is that Jeannie is doing is over $87,000 more. Now, these are fake names. This is real data. And this is actually what's going on in this market. So you want to make sure you find your Jeannie. You don't just have to trust my word for it. The Federal Reserve did a study that found $45,455 for a roughly $500,000 home would be gained by using an agent in the 95th percentile rather than the 5th percentile. So use that really good agent, that top 5%, and you're going to gain, according to my data and according to some very good researchers at the Federal Reserve, tens of thousands of dollars more on average by finding that best agent. So this is where my little sticker advertisement is in here. How do you find your Jeannie? The really best agent. Unfortunately, the data is very locked away. It's not easy for most sellers to actually go out and get this data. Your best bet is if you want to do it on your own, go to Redfin or a site like it, filter by sold listings. You can click on a table view. You can sort by price per square foot, and then you can find the price per square foot, average it across agents, and figure that out. That's a lot of work. If you want to make that much easier, we don't charge you a dime. It's totally free. Just go to agentanalytics.co or email me hello@agentanalytics.co, and I will set you up with an agent like Jeannie. It's all for free. We work entirely off of referrals, so no cost to you. So the second most important decision is staging. Do you stage or not to stage? That is the question. So every agent will tell you to declutter, but decluttering is just table stakes. The vast majority of homes on the market are going to be pretty clean, clutter-free. If you're not doing this, you're definitely losing value. But your competition is doing it. And staging can be worth more than you actually think. Our data says that on this roughly $500,000 home, the amount gained by staging will increase the sales price by $24,185. That's pretty good. Now, the next most important decision is market time. This one can be tricky. If you can sell in May. Or if you can choose your month, that's the way to do it. And then maybe go out and buy in October. That's not always the way it works. If you do it in May, you can make that great over $20,000 gain. Our couple here, Eric and Jamie, they sold in June. They made $12,292. Most people don't have control over when they actually buy or sell, though. The right house you want to buy comes on the market. You've got to sell quickly. But so take heart. You can kind of consider this a wash if you're buying and selling at the same time at least. But if you can't play the market, sell in May, buy in October. Now, the next decision, painting. So when in doubt, paint it blue. If you look at this data set, we found that blue bathrooms are the most impactful way to sell your house for more. Dining rooms can also be blue. Bedrooms can be blue. The kitchen can be blue. The living room, though, don't make it blue. Make that one brown, maybe kind of beige. I think off-white is the right color here. The home exterior, gray, brown, greige is a possibility here. And then the front door should be gray or bluish. Kind of a modern gray, I think, or a classic blue. So what did Eric and Jamie do? They painted a light blue bathroom, dark gray front door, took out some costs, about $1,400 to make it happen. And then $5,654 later, they have that in their pocket. So styling is a matter of taste. So take this advice with a little grain of salt. If the colors are not coordinated, it doesn't make sense, don't do it. But do take a critical eye to your own home. But there are some things to definitely not do. Pink bedrooms are bad. Definitely not the master that way. The kitchen should not be yellow. The living room should not be blue. This is the one blue exception. And then your home exterior should be not brown. So if your bathroom has no color, anything like that, if your dining room is completely red, terracotta red, avoid those things. Let's take a look at the last one. Should you refinish your floors? You'll make about $1,600 after cost. New hardwood floors, completely new, will get you $1,000 after costs. Should you do anything else? Not really. We've looked at the rest of the data, and there's really no other exterior or interior renovation you should do, nothing you should spend money on to really make your house pop. So how did Erica and Jamie do on this? They found the top agent. So above average, they made an extra $87,000. They staged their home, an extra $24,000. They listed in June, an extra $12,000. They painted the bathroom and front door, making an extra $5,000, and they refinished their hardwood floors for an extra $1,600. The theoretical gain above average is $131,064. That's a theoretical gain. It is not true that they will always get this every time, but this is the way that they're able to maximize the value of their house using data to do it. So now it's your turn. Go to agentanalytics.co, find that agent who will sell your home for the highest possible price. I'll ask you just a few questions. I'll do the data analytics to find you the best agent, and I'll connect you directly with that agent to get your home sold. Go to agentanalytics.co or email me hello@agentanalytics.co, and I'll put the links in the description below. Thank you.